Hello everyone, welcome to the video lecture on Unix programming. I am Professor Bharti Kale, Assistant Professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering, AITM. Today we are going to see the Unix architecture and its components. This is the Unix architecture diagram. The Unix architecture, it is consists of 4 layers. The first one is the hardware, second one is the kernel, then the shell layer is there, then at the last application program is there. The user is going to communicate with the application layer to the shell. The layer 1, that is the hardware, it consists of all hardware related information. Here you are going to get all the hardware information which has been connected to your system. The second layer is the kernel. It will interact with the hardware and most of the tasks like memory management, task management, everything will be done by kernel. So because of this, the kernel is called as the heart of the operating system. Layer 3 is the shell command. Shell is actually a utility which is going to process your request. Whenever you are going to type any command on the terminal, the shell will interpret that command and calls the program which is related to that command there. Here shell will uses the standard syntax for all the commands. There are various commands has been available in the Unix. Some of are like cp, mv, cat, then grep is there, id, wc, a.out and the many more. At the fourth layer you have the application layer. It is the outermost layer that executes the given external applications. This is the outermost layer through which the user is going to communicate with the shell and the kernel. Here it consists of some components like command and the utilities, files and the directories, Unix shell is there, pipes and filters are there. Commands and utilities means here the shell will provide a n number of commands and the utilities through which the application layer is going to perform its task. Files and the directories, as we know that the Unix is going have its own file structures, so user can directly communicate with those files and the directories. Unix shell is there which will be used to interpret the commands which has been entered by the user. Pipes and the filters are there. By using these files and the filters, the user can write a complex program by making it a small ones. So just see here. Here we have the user, shell, script, kernel and the PC hardware. User is going to write a program that will be given to the shell, where shell is going to interpret those things into the script and that script will be given to the kernel, where kernel will interpret those script into the machine level which will be understand by the hardware and that will be given to the PC hardware for to perform a particular task. Like this they will communicate with each other. That this is the detailed diagram of the Unix architecture. Hardware is there, then the kernel, that is the core of operating system is there, then we have the system call interfaces through which you can directly communicate with the kernel. Then assembler, compiler and the linkers are there which will create a virtual C computer for the user. Shells will be there, n number of shells are there. Example, shell bash cell is there, sh cell is there and the ksh cell is there. Application program means here it will consist of all the commands and the other application program user will communicate through this. Then next is the POSIX and the single Unix specification. Many versions of the Unix exist today and each of them provides its own set of application programming interface functions. It is very difficult for the system developer to create an application that can be easily ported to a different versions of the Unix. So to overcome from this problem, the IEEE Society, it has been formed a special task force called as the POSIX. Here POSIX, it will stand on Portable Operating System Interface for the Computer Environment. It will define as the application programming interface along with the commands like shells and the utility interfaces, which will be used for software compatibility with the variant Unix and the other operating system, and it has been developed by IEEE. Some of the versions of POSIX are POSIX 1 is there, which will be more concentrate on C application programming interfaces and the system calls. Then the second one is POSIX.2, deals with the shell and utilities, and the POSIX 4, it will deals with the thread management. Next is single Unix specification. Unification of two standards, that is POSIX 1 and the POSIX.2, known as the single Unix specification. The short form will be SUSV3. Here it is going to follow one concept, that is write once, adapt anywhere. Means software has been developed on any POSIX, it can be easily ported to the other POSIX Unix system with the lesser modification. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video.